What is up, guys? Sector 2814 here, and boy, am I excited about Titans. I have to say, I was a tad bit biased towards the show in the beginning. The first trailer for it was, in kind words, absolute garbage, but I went ahead and watched it only because it is DC, and boy oh boy, was I not disappointed. The plot for the entire season was kind of all over the place because of the abhorrent number of reshoots that took place for the show, which led them to push what was supposed to be the original finale, Raven, to season 2. I do not know why they decided to do this, but I'm sure that Jeff Johns would have had a good reason to do it, and I trust him with Titans. Apart from that, character development, pacing, apart from one or two episodes, were really great, but I wouldn't say it was perfect. It wasn't Arrow season 3, but it wasn't Flash season 1 either. It did what it was supposed to do, and I'm really interested in what they have to offer for season 2. I like that they did not have a season villain, it was all character development mostly. I will be referring to a lot of details in Titans. It is hard to have a spoiler free section to this review. If I were you and I am not subscribed to the DC universe, the entire show is coming to Netflix around February. You should really check it out then, you will not regret it. Moving on to the review, the casting was pitch perfect for sure. I was very skeptical about Starfire especially, but boy, Anna Dobe does not disappoint. I feel really bad for her because people were really vocal about their opinions about Starfire from the behind the scenes photos, especially the comments about her looking like a hooker, but she really isn't that way after you start watching it. She's really a great character in the show and certainly defies the comments talking about her race too. Trust me, you won't even bother about her race when you start watching it. It is certainly something that won't affect your viewing experience. My only concern with Starfire is that Starfire doesn't actually emit fire but does green bolts. I do not know why they made her star fire in the literal sense, but it isn't like I dislike it. It just isn't comic accurate, that's all. Brendan Thwaites nails Dick Grayson. Though I'm a bit disappointed we did not see the Nightwing outfit this season, we did certainly see the birth of Nightwing when he burnt his Robin suit at the asylum in episode 7. His character was the pivot of the season, almost all events occurring revolved around him. In the beginning, he acted like an arrogant dick, but slowly as the show progresses, he learns that being grumpy and broody isn't a solution and he learns to care for those around him. I love that so much. It shows that he's really ready to move on from Batman's ways and find his own purpose in life. Another central character this season was Raven or Rachel Roth, played by Tegan Croft. Her acting was a bit weird in the first episode, but slowly she got into character and played Rachel very well. Although she isn't a Raven in the true sense, she's definitely getting there. Maybe it was all safe for season 2, and that is a good thing. This season was all about developing the characters, and I like that they stuck to it instead of pushing for an unnecessary and forced villain entry. The show also laid down the foundations for the Doom Patrol TV show in their fourth episode, Doom Patrol, where they introduced 4 out of the 6 main characters apart from Cyborg and Crazy Jane, set to be the main cast for the Doom Patrol TV show. I'm glad both of them are in the same universe and that they have a certain continuity to the entire DC universe which they are sticking to. We haven't seen too much of Potter's Beast Boy this season, only Garfield Logan more or less, and his potential romantic interest with Rachel. The only thing I can say that hopefully Beast Boy is able to shapeshift into something that is not a tiger down the line. Coming to the season finale, I absolutely loved the episode, but it works as a penultimate episode, not as a finale. This has led to people hating the episode because it's a finale. That is uncalled for, and I expected that they should have seen this coming. I have no complaints about the episode, it was a near perfect episode. Definitely my favorite one in the entire season. The marketing for the series was not great, they could have definitely worked on it. Hopefully, this does not affect the other shows lined up for the streaming service. Finally, coming to the post credit scene. Holy guacamole, what an amazing scene. They've lined up freaking Superboy for the show and I absolutely lost it. Not only do they have Superboy, they have Crypto the dog too. The scene shows us Superboy escaping from a spot in Cadmus Labs and freeing Crypto and walking out. I cannot wait for season 2 and whatever advances it'll bring to the show. In the end, I'd rate this season a solid 7.5 out of 10. It is far from perfect. It did not have a great plot for a first season of a show, but I most definitely look forward to more of Titans in the future. Anyway, this has been Sector 2814 bringing you Titans Season 1.